Churchill oder auch die Welthauptstadt der Eisbären. In diesem kanadischen Dorf leben gerade einmal 800 Menschen. Aber zwischen Oktober und November kommen tausende Touristen hierher, um sie zu sehen. Die Angst ist groß, dass die Eisbären in die Stadt kommen könnten. Eine, die Halloween nie vergessen wird, ist Erin Greene. Sie steht neben mir. Halloween 2013. Sie kam gerade von einer Party. Da attackierte sie ein Eisbär.
Well, I was at my friend's house, and they were living in this house at the time. It was time for me to go home, so two of my friends decided that they would walk with me because it's safer to walk in groups. So once they were ready and dressed, we came down the stairs here and we started to cross the street. And we got to maybe about this far, and my friend happened to look over her shoulder here, and there was a bear running down the street towards us. And so she said, "Oh my God, guys, there's a bear." And we all looked and saw him, and then we started to run, trying to make it to either a house here or a car, because usually when you see a bear, you're not supposed to run. But he was already running towards us, he was already aggressive. So we tried to, get either to an open car door, because usually people leave their vehicles open. So that was our sort of idea, was to get to somewhere safe. And we probably got to about here, and the bear passed both of my friends who ran towards the alley over there. And the bear came around and grabbed onto the back of my head and started to attack me.
I was here on the couch watching my TV around 5 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I could hear screaming from outside, and so I got up from my couch and I went to the door and opened the door, and across the way at my neighbor's was a bear sitting on its haunches and had a woman in its mouth and was waving her around like a rag doll. And I was thinking, I don't have any rifle or anything to go and help her, and I don't have any weapons or anything, so I was thinking about phoning the resources people, but I thought it'll be too late by the time they get here. She could very well be killed before they arrive.
I tried to defend myself by punching him in the face, because their snouts are really sensitive. So I tried to punch him, and and then I was calling out my friend's name and he was calling out my name, and I just kept trying to punch and kick, and he eventually dropped me, and I think it's maybe because I punched him in the nose, and maybe that kind of shocked him a little bit. Everybody started to slowly wake up on the street, and people ran out and got their guns, and they were shooting in the air, and the bear didn't care. And then they started shooting at the bear eventually. And they shot the bear 4 times, and the bear still didn't stop attacking him.
Now I have a form of protection. A friend has loaned me this shotgun, which I hope I don't have to use.